Hey boys and girls, I'm going to go ahead and go over your social studies assignment for 2.06. So you're going to click into your social studies course. We are looking at module 2. Close up module 1. So you'll open up module 2 and we are looking at lesson 2.06, immigrant influences. You'll open up the blank page icon. You'll click on the Google slide presentation. I'll open it up for you. And this is an 11-page lesson, so you'll want to go through all 11 pages and read the content throughout, all about immigrant life and what immigrants brought here to the United States when they traveled here. So you'll talk about how immigrants, like how they lived their life here in the United States when they first came over and what their life was like. There's a couple things here that you are sharing out loud if you have someone at home that you can share out loud with. You'll read about how they shared their culture here in the United States. You'll learn about the ethnic communities that can still be found today, especially in our major cities like New York and San Francisco. There's another Share It activity. There are some examples of the different contributions that came from immigrants. There's a Write About It activity. Now, some of you guys have been having issues with the videos. Sometimes you have to just let it load. And I know when I try to play it, I actually have to click play a couple of times for it to work. So it kind of loads.
During the late 80s.
And, it might take a couple minutes to load. This assignment you can pull up. And this is just a note-taking sheet. This is not your assignment. Again, this is your note-taking sheet for video 1 and video 2. While you're watching the two videos, you can jot down some notes about how immigrants have contributed to the United States. So in video 1, how did the early immigrants contribute? And then video 2, the lasting immigrant contribution. So this is your note-taking sheet, not your assignment. You've got your video 1 and your video 2.
During the late 1800s.
Then you've got your lesson summary, which kind of sums up all the things that you've learned throughout the lesson. And then you'll come across your reflection. This is where you're working on your Module 2 Historian's Journal. Look carefully at your questions, answer any questions you can answer based on the lesson, then add a new question or observation to your chart. And this is giving you a hint. Look at this document number 8 from lesson 201. And then here's your assignment on the last page of the lesson, which is 2.06, Immigrant Influences. You'll notice that there was a rubric that you can also follow. And this is the assignment that you are turning in. In the first column on the chart below, list what you believe are the 3 most important contributions of immigrants to America. And the second column, describe why you believe it is an important contribution. So this first column, give me 3 immigrant contributions. What do you think were the 3 main important contributions? 1, 2, and 3, and then for each one that you put, why is that contribution important? So whatever you put for contribution number 1, why was it important here in the United States? Whatever you put for contribution 2, why was it important in the United States? And then for the third contribution, again, why was it important? You'll find the contributions in the lesson, so make sure that you go through the lesson. And that's all you have for your assignment for 2.06. When you're done, you will go back to your Buzz lesson. You'll go to the next activity tab by clicking on that right arrow. Remember, social studies, you must scroll all the way to the bottom. You'll click on the blue plus button that you'll have here in the bottom right-hand corner, and you will attach your work and submit it. Let me know if you have any questions.